Hi, Team Jamaica. As you all know, we are on countdown for our trip to Jamaica, where we will spend some time at Race Course Primary School, where we will get an opportunity to read aloud with children. One of the things that we talked about was going over some of the strategies to engage the listeners and how we want to select literature and how we would, this is a video just for those of you who have not had an opportunity to do a read aloud with children. This is just a sort of a how-to video, and those of you that weren't here today, we did have a demonstration, and some of the students were able to demonstrate reading aloud and get some feedback, but everyone wasn't here, so this is just a follow-up. The first thing we want to do when you're selecting a book is think about your audience. We know that we're going to be reading, and not just reading with, reading to, engaging in other literacy experiences with third graders, and there will be 3 sections of third graders. So we would select literature that would be appropriate for that age group. The book I'm going to use today is Jamaica's Find by Juanita Javia, illustrations by Anne Sibley O'Brien. And looking at the cover of this book, we would talk a little bit about what we see and what do you think is going on, why do you think she's holding a puppy. The title of the story is Jamaica's Find, and that makes me wonder whether or not she found the puppy. I bet that's kind of cool. So now I have to read to find out if she did. Now, of course, I've read the book ahead of time, so I know what to expect. And I always like to read the dedication because I want my listeners to understand that as they become writers, I want them to be able to do that too. So this book was dedicated to Lawrence Emily. Okay, I probably said that wrong. For my models, Brandy and Marigan. So now the story. When Jamaica arrived at the park, there was no one there. It was almost supper time, but she still had a few minutes to play. I wonder where everybody went. Well, she did say it was almost supper time. Maybe that was it. She sat in a swing, pushed off with her toes, and began pumping. It was fun not to have to watch out for the little ones who always ran in front of the swings. Don't you hate when that happens? Jamaica took it for a ride. She slid down so fast that she fell in the sand and landed flat on her back. When she rolled over to get up, she saw a stuffed dog beside her. It was a cuddly gray dog, worn from hugging. All over it, 2 black ears hung from its head. Now, what you could do is go through, always practice before you're going to do a read aloud. As you notice, the inflections, you want to have a voice that will engage a reader. Sometimes you might want to change your voice. Later in the story where she's having a conversation with her mother, the voice might change. You also, if she's talking with a friend, like here, she's talking to someone. So where you might want to change your voice for each character that appears in the story, who she's talking with. Also, stop, ask questions throughout the piece. You want to ask them, how many of you have done that? You want them to be a part of the story. One of the terms I liked that a student used one time said, I feel like jumping in that book. So you want to read in such a manner that the listener will want to jump in the book. And that is just a quick example of one way to do a read aloud. Thank you.